because I think Rangers will slip up. My point is, this is my point, is that the SPL is not a two-horse race. What are your thoughts, guys?
That is where I disagree. Our Rangers, they're second, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, after a 10-point deduction, to be second, how many points?
They're still 9 points clear of Motherwell.
By 9 points, and there haven't been a winner, apart from Celtic Rangers of the league, and you told me the other day, 16 years.
Yeah.
Now, how can you say that it's not a two-team league?
I would definitely say that the SPL is a two-horse race. It just doesn't have anywhere near the level of depth that the Premier League has. But also, if you look at all the best managers from Scotland, there's 8. I think there's 8 managers from Glasgow in the English Premier League.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think what you've got to look at is people. All these people who say, the SPL's a two-horse race and all that. How many of them watch this? Because I watch SPL every week. I comment on it. I do my work for a bit about the SPL, and I watch teams like Motherwell, Stuart McCall. He's done a fantastic job, and I think that they're progressing. They're taking players like Nicky Law from Rotherham. Who, let's be honest, you wouldn't expect a great player to come out from the Sheffield United academy, going to Rotherham, being in League Two. He's gone to the SPL. He's done a fantastic job, and I think the way they can progress is by taking these players, these Nicky Laws, taking these fantastic players from the lower leagues of the English divisions, helping them get up to a level, selling them for a nice profit, and then you do it like that.
Do you want me to be honest about the teams of the SPL?
Yeah, go on.
If they're in England, I could see Rangers and Celtic either being championship teams or relegation contenders from Premier League, and I could see all the other teams being in Leagues 1 and 2.
I think Celtic and Rangers would be mid-table Premier League teams, and
I'm disagreeing.
I think the likes of Dunfermline would be, League 2.
League 2? Are you joking?
You just said that a player from League 2 who Rotherham didn't want.
No, Rotherham wanted him.
Well, okay, Rotherham, a team in League 2.
And a number of Championship clubs were interested in Nicky Law.
Well, there you go.
That makes no sense.
Oh, it does.
What you just said. So, it doesn't. It doesn't.
At that level.
It's because at the end of the day, Celtic. I honestly believe that Celtic would not. They wouldn't win the Premier League. I'm not being that unrealistic. But I honestly think they'd get a place in Europe. I think they'd be 6th or 7th.
In my opinion.
Rangers I'd see being in the top 10. I think they're still a great team. And I think teams like Motherwell, I could see them staying in the Premier League.
Wow.
Skin of their teeth, but I could see them.
No, I totally disagree with you on that.
You totally
they haven't got enough quality. I think
well,
they'll be around with the likes of Wigan and in West Brom and Wolves trying to stay up. That's my honest opinion.
Well, I would agree with that.
You mean, are you talking about Celtic?
Celtic and
Alright, I thought you were talking about Motherwell.
Oh, no, Motherwell would be scrapping for relegation, I think, if they're
so Jack agrees.
Lucky. But
no, championship Burnley level.
I believe the whole reason why Setanta collapsed was because the viewing figures were not so low for the games like the conference, but because no one was watching the SPL games.
No, I don't think it was, mate. I think it was a problem within. They'd been very optimistic about who would be interested in the Premier League games, in the English Premier League games, and they didn't get. I think they got 380,000 when they needed something like 800,000.
But I mean, once you take out Rangers and Celtic from the SPL, the average attendance of the rest of those teams has got to be, 10,000, 15,000 for most of those?
No, it'd be a lot less. It'd be a lot like Hibernian. And I went to Hibs and, Paddy Fenlon, who's a fantastic manager who, at Bohemians in the Air-Tricity League, I follow that as well. And again, I'm very defensive of the Air-Tricity League because people say superstars don't come out of the Air-Tricity League. Well, I'll give you the names of Roy Keane. I'll give you the name of Kevin Doyle. I'll give you Shane Long. I'll give you the recently emerging, James McLean. They've all come from the Air-Tricity League. People forget that and say they've gone through. Somebody had told me, no, James McLean was at Sunderland Youth Academy for the last few years. No, he hasn't. He was bought for 350,000 from Derry last year. But in terms of the SPL, getting back to that topic, I honestly could see 4 of the SPL teams staying in the Premier League.
I disagree, but we're gonna.
I think
we'll have the whole podcast.
Yeah, I know. I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree because we have 2 segments. We have News of the World. That's good. We hope you enjoy that. We also have 2 other segments. Although News of the World technically is 1 segment, but we split it into 2. We split it into half time-wise. And one of them segments is called Accent of the Week. And this week's Accent of the Week is from Jack Elliott. Remember, the rules of Accent of the Week are as follows. Follow us on Twitter. We've got 11 followers.
11, but everything starts slowly. Everything starts at the bottom.
11 followers. But
you could be one of the first few. You could be one of the first.
You follow at the blahdblah. We say, look, here's the accent. You give us the right answer, we'll give you a shout out. You might get a few more followers. Jack Elliott, Accent of the Week. Pronto.
Hello. Not only is this an accent, it is an impersonation of someone who is still in the public sphere.
Right. Well, there it was.
I lost the words.
There it was. Well, for you to have a chance to win this amazing tweet, then we've not got a great budget, then all you have to do is this, is answer, was it A, Wales, B, Scotland, or C, Ireland? That's all you have to do. You have to tweet at the blahdblah, and it's Wales, Scotland, or Ireland. Right, well, it is now time. I'm really sorry, because, you know what, joke of the week, I'd give it a big build-up, but nobody I've spoke to like this last week.
There was a couple of people who liked my joke of the week. So I've got fans.
His sister.
Are they family members?
His sister.
No, funny enough, my family haven't heard it yet. I can stop my family on this.
They're
Because they're not
you.
listening to it.
They disown you, mate.
I think when I said I was doing jokes on it, they've known me long enough. Probably know not to tune in. But, I've got fans of my joke of the week, and they're in for a treat today.
They're in for a treat, according to Dale Harris, the guy who says the joke of the week, may I just point out. So it's now time for Joke of the Week.
Wow, I don't know what that was. He was stealing my jingle then. I didn't want him to announce it, but no, there's none of that. And I was actually going to do a different jingle, so Tom, if you'd like to give me the cue.
Well, it is now time for Joke of the Week.
Joke of the week. I thought I wouldn't shout into the microphone this week. But I've got, to use Jack Elliott's phrase, I've got a perler of a joke this week. He's not happy with that. And,
is it top notch?
It's top notch. So, I haven't passed my test, but I thought I'd go around looking at cars this week.
Here we go.
Places where they sell cars and you can look and maybe try some. So I was going around, and the salesman came up to me, and he said, mate, is there any cars you want to try? I said, do you mind if I have a little look in that Vauxhall? And he said, of course, sir, you can.
Awful. Honestly, he didn't tell us that one, because last time he told us and we thought, okay. Well, this time he didn't, and I'm glad, because I feel I may apologise. I
don't often use the word abysmal, but
yeah.
I think
I think that sums it up perfectly. Well, there it was. That was Joke of the Week. And next time, I'm going to say, here is Dale Harris with... And then he'll say Joke of the Week rather than him making me say it. It makes no sense.
It was just bad communication.
Bad communication. Well, just a bit of breaking news which is reaching us as we speak right now. And Sky sources are indicating that Lee Clark has been sacked by Huddersfield Town. They're fourth in the N-Power League One. I'm shocked. I can't believe... I honestly can't believe that this has happened. Is Lee Clark and... I don't know why you're laughing. Anyway, come on, why are you laughing? Tell me.
No, it's just I was laughing in shock of the league dismissal. Oh no, but I thought he went on that massive unbeaten run.
Yeah, it's 40.